Hey there, and welcome back to From the 501. I'm Nick Yarbrough, along with Peyton Fisher. Let's jump straight into it. Cal and his boys, they're here.
The Hogs are hogging.
Well, last night's game against Auburn was exactly what they needed, especially the way that it went down in the plains of Auburn, Alabama last time. That was discouraging to say the most.
Definitely a revenge game. I don't care what anyone says.
I mean, it did help that Keyshawn Hall is out. Not our fault.
And it's not like an injury. It's for violated team rules.
Yeah, something like that.
I would love to know what he did, but I don't trust exactly the Auburn message boards, especially after the Brian Harsin incident a few years ago.
Yeah, lost a little credibility there. But, let's recap a little bit of last night's game. Arkansas 88, Auburn 75. And, boy, it was the Darius Acuff and Billy Richmond show last night.
What did they combine for?
They both had career nights. They combined for 56 points.
It's going to be tough to beat.
Oh, yeah, especially when Darius Acuff is shooting 7 of 10 from 3. Dude was lighting it up from range.
And, dude, I think I saw Billy. Didn't Billy go like 11 for – what was Billy's like overall?
Billy went 12 for 15 with 25 points.
Dude,
he also had 2 blocks and 3 steals. He was all over the place.
I watched Cal's presser after the game, and he said the best thing about Billy is Billy knows who Billy is. I was like, damn, it's so accurate.
Oh, and if Billy can stick around for 4 years, he's going to be an all-time great. Like, he's going to be remembered for generations.
Yeah, I really hope I'll take just one more at this point. I think if we get one more year, he's probably in my top 5 just off favoritism.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really seen him on any like draft boards or anything. So, I mean, also, why would he leave? The fan base loves Billy.
He's a fan favorite.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we might have to give him a little extra money, but I don't see him going anywhere.
That's one thing I don't worry about with the basketball team is money.
Nah.
Like, I'm just not like, we're in a bidding war. 9 times out of 10, I feel pretty good about it.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're down to the last, 6 games of the regular season?
I'm probably going to reference the Cal's presser a lot today. And he said something like, I think he's just being humble. He's like, there's a possibility we lose all 6 of the next 6.
I mean, in theory, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong.
If that happened, this podcast will probably only be a one person show, the Nick Yarbrough show.
But I mean, looking at the schedule, next game is a very big game down in old Tuscaloosa.
It's the second biggest game of the 6, I think.
Oh, 100%. It's the second.
I mean, it's the biggest game for right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the next biggest game is that one.
Yeah, and like that's a huge game, especially because the SEC race is getting tight. Let's pull it up and take a look at it. The Hogs sitting in sole possession of second place, but look at all of those teams. You got Vandy, Tennessee, Alabama, and Kentucky all in a tie for third. There is not much wiggle room.
I do want to point out something real quick, then we can go back to topic. To all the fans in here that were bashing my A&M takes from a few weeks ago when they were number 1, let's just go ahead and look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First to 8th. And Peyton Fisher is standing with Buckyball as a fraud.
They're a fraud. What are they dropped 4 in a row?
4 in a row. And everybody all my friends were texting me about this podcast saying how great Bucky was. But
yeah, Bucky, they had their run at the beginning. Then they went through some real games and they found out that
we talked about in this podcast. The first 8 or 9 conference games they had were so winnable.
It was.
And yeah, like they probably won a couple they shouldn't have in that stretch, but like they hadn't played their last four I think are Florida, Mizzou, Alabama, maybe.
Let's just take a look. Let's see here. Pop open that schedule.
Just seems like whenever they played real team, okay, they beat Georgia. That's a decent win.
Yeah, when they opened up SEC play at Auburn, I guess starting off LSU, a 3-point win at home at LSU, not great.
Yeah.
We struggled with LSU at home too, but when we went to LSU, we showed that game was a fluke. That is not a good win. At Auburn, winning by 2, that's an okay win.
Solid win. I'll give it to on that one.
Oklahoma, not good. That's just an win. At Tennessee, going to double OT at Tennessee, it's all right.
I luckily set Tennessee on that one. So I was like, I actually watched all, 50 minutes of it.
At Texas, I don't think Texas is a very good team. So, whatever. Mississippi State, not a very good team. South Carolina has 2 conference wins. Congrats. Georgia, they're solid. They're not great. They're not bad. They kick the crap out of us. So, congrats to them. But then they hit that real stretch, and they played at Alabama, then Florida, then Missouri, and then at Vandy. And that showed their true colors. And
these aren't Mizzou is a close loss, but Mizzou is at home. They should have won that one. And if Bucky's the savior, like all these people are saying.
Bucky's not going to be a bad coach, but he is not a top tier coach.
I think he's the Shane Beamer of the SEC in basketball.
I don't hate that comp. But all the Hogs have to do very easy. Win your next 6. You get the number 1 seed.
In the SEC tournament?
Yeah, you win the SEC. As long as you win out the rest of the season, even if Florida only loses the game to us, you get the head-to-head. You get the number 1 seed in the SEC.
I did. This would be the team that could finish off a 6-0 run, I think.
Yeah, because, you have at Alabama. It's going to be tough, but it's a winnable game. We can win that game at Alabama. You got Missouri at home. Very winnable game. You got Bucky coming into Fayetteville. Good luck. That's very
is that game on a Saturday? Please tell me that game's on a Saturday.
Let's see.
If that game's on a Saturday,
Bucky, no, that's a midweek.
From the 501 podcast still may make that one. even on a weekday.
You got at Florida. Now that one's going to be tough. I'm not even going to sugarcoat that whatsoever. Florida's a good team. But if you win out these last 6 again, it's going to be tough. I'm not saying they're going to sit there and walk through it and it's going to be this easy feat that they can do. But if you can make it out of that 6-game stretch and win all of them, that's a team no one wants to see in the tournament.
I think no one's going to want to see us anyway right now.
No.
I think we go 4-2 in this stretch, and no one's still going to want to play us.
Oh, yeah. And, Cal teams historically hit their stride in February.
Yeah.
And let's see. The last 7 games, we're 6-1.
Have we won 4 straight?
We won 3 straight.
Okay.
But they've got the tools. If TB can continue playing the way he's been playing, Darius Acuff's going to get you 20 plus. It seems like every single night. You really just need one more guy to step up, and I wouldn't be mad whatsoever if it's Billy Richmond every night. That he played an insane game.
I think it might have been a legacy game for Billy.
Yeah, I could see it.
Just like that. That was Billy's coming out party.
While we're on the topic, the Hogs also, Friday night, 6 p.m., number 2 player in the country, Jordan Smith Jr. announces he is coming to Fayetteville. The number 1 guard in the country. He plays combo guard, so I mean, you know what that means. Cal's going to throw him at the 1.
Yeah.
But you're bringing in the number 2 player. You're bringing in J.J. Andrews from Little Rock Christian. I think he's the 11th best player in the class, and then you're bringing Abdu from Connecticut in. He's the 25th ranked player in the class.
Mm-hmm.
That's a stud class.
I mean, we beat out UConn for him, like 90%. Sure. How did you celebrate Friday night?
Nothing too crazy, but I can definitely say I was pumped by getting JSJ.
You know how I celebrated?
Oh, yeah? How?
Went to Publix down here, bought some Tyson chicken nuggets, threw them in the air fryer, and that's what I had for dinner.
You should have found the few Walmarts down there.
Couldn't find one. I did look for one. I couldn't find it.
The Chicken Man delivers, and I want to take a second and inform everybody that if you are not soaking in this entire experience that you're getting right now with Darius Acuff, enjoy it now. Please.
Just the whole Cal era. You have to enjoy every minute of this.
Cal, exactly. Cal, he's not a young coach. His timetable is limited, and especially with Darius Acuff. Darius Acuff has 6 regular season games left that he will ever play for Arkansas because he is going to be a top 10 pick. Enjoy every second of it because statistically wise, you may never see a Darius Acuff again for a while, if ever.
I've lived for 28 years. And Darius Acuff is the best one in my lifetime to throw on the Razorback basketball uniform.
I agree.
Like are there some good seconds and thirds? Yes, there are. But I think it's number 1, but Darius, and it's kind of starting to become 1 and then 2.
Yeah, like he's been on the top of my board for a while, and that gap is definitely wide, like getting wider, like game after game. He steps up to the plate every single time. And every time I'm expecting him to have an off night or have a bad game, it's like, oh, well, bad games do. Or if he has a slow start, it's like, oh, this might be his game where he's just not like up to par. And he still goes and gets 20 points.
I'm telling you, it's like if he doesn't have 20, it's a weird night. And like I feel like he's probably had 20 the last. I mean, dude, I know that Kentucky game he struggled a little bit earlier. I know he finished with 20 something. I mean, dude, I'm going to say he's probably had 20. I'm just going to guess it and say the last 10 games.
The last game that he did not have 20 points was the Vanderbilt game, and he got pulled a little early. He only played 34 minutes, and he's usually playing like
36, 37.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing practically the whole game.
Yeah. I mean, that's not been with the Vanderbilt game. What was that, like 6 games ago, maybe?
January 20th was that game.
Yeah. Great day, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Great day.
Turned 28 years old that day for all the loyal listeners out there.
But out of all of Darius Acuff's games, let's see here.
But that Vanderbilt game, I mean, like we were hitting like everything. Like he probably was facilitating, would be my guess.
No, yeah. I mean, if just looking once SEC starts, because I mean that's really like when everybody's like hitting their stride and being the best. He's had 4 games that he hasn't scored 20 points. In those 4 games, it was 19 at Auburn, 18 versus South Carolina, 17 against Vandy, and I did math wrong. That's only 3.
I think Peyton Fisher's career basketball totals, I think he had like maybe 2 20-point games ever. So props to Darius Acuff. We appreciate your services, good sir.
Oh, yeah. And the future is still bright. unfortunately, Darius will be moving on after this year and going into the draft. Wish him all the luck in that. But again, soak up the Darius Acuff experience because it is not going to be around much longer. And trust me, you want to watch him play for the Hogs. He's incredible.
If you consider yourself an Arkansas basketball fan, when this team is playing, you do not need to be missing it.
No, this team is electric and they're so much fun to watch. Like you really, there's no reason to miss any of these games.
I haven't had this much fun since the 2020 season, and that was almost 6 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had good moments in between, like a lot of good moments. But this is the most fun in the regular season I think I've had in years.
And I get it. Baseball season is starting. Arkansas is a good team. But when it gets to the weekend, you can tune out of that baseball game and you can catch back into it later after the basketball game ends.
For Peyton Fisher, it's not baseball season until basketball season is over.
And I get it. If you're a big baseball fan,
watch it.
Watch it. Pull up a second screen and put the basketball game on too, because you will not be disappointed by watching this team.
I did that last night, but I'm going to preface that the TV had the basketball game on. My iPad, that's where I watched the baseball game.
Speaking of that, let's talk a little baseball. Right now, they are currently still playing. They are playing Texas Tech down in Arlington in the little tournament. What's the tournament even called? The
Globe Life, maybe.
The Shriners Children's College Showdown. Friday night, they did open it up with a big 12-2 win. Got a little early game, ended out in the 8th inning. But I don't have Flow College. Sue me. I'm not going to pay for that. So I haven't watched any of the games. But last night they did have a very close loss against a good TCU team, 5-4.
Their closing pitcher for TCU was unreal. He was tough to hit.
It's early season. Baseball is a long season, lots of games. Don't get caught up on these early season games. They truly don't matter whatsoever. It's just kind of a field test.
You got to find out I think these games for us are just figure out who the roster is, see what fits we like where, that type of thing.
Find your pitchers, figure out your lineup. It's really what these games are for.
I will say one thing about the baseball team. Ryder Helfrich hit some nukes on Friday night.
You think Ryder Helfrich's going to end up being higher on the catcher's list than Casey Opitz?
He's my number one. And I say that with zero hesitation now.
Okay.
I think
I like Ryder.
Opitz is probably the best defensive catcher we've ever had. Turner until Helfrich was our best bat. I think Helfrich's the best combo. And by kind of probably a wide margin.
I agree.
He's fun to watch. He's probably not on the Darius Acuff level of things, but for the baseball team, you need to watch Ryder Helfrich swing the stick.
We're going to take a little side segment here. Something breaking did happen in college sports. Was it Thursday? And I'll let you take the lead on this. Happened with our good friends down in Oxford.
Oh. Okay. I talked to an attorney this morning about this. Loyal listener of the show, by the way. But, okay, so basically on the Trinidad Chambliss deal, how I understand it, right? He believed that he got a medical red shirt as I guess his second year of college sports. And Ferris State was supposed to file it as a medical red shirt. And what it sounds like is Ferris State just didn't do anything. But dude, I get, okay, so the NCAA doesn't think it's right? But the NCAA actually did nothing wrong. This is all on Ferris State.
Yeah.
Trinidad Chambliss shouldn't be suing the NCAA. he should be suing Ferris State for damages. Trinidad, I just think it's stupid. Like Trinidad Chambliss could probably sue Ferris State and make $3 or $4 million, and then jump for like what he would make NIL wise, and then the rest of his career he would practice from practice squad to practice squad. It's just like, I don't know. I get it. You're at Oxford. You probably want to be there longer, but like, I just think it's a little bizarre.
Another thing that's like weird to me is we're in that weird area now with the NIL where this happened like pre-NIL. It wouldn't matter. He'd be going into the draft. He'd be one of the first, 3-4 quarterbacks taken.
He'd probably be a third rounder, be my guess. But dude, this is a weak quarterback class.
Exactly. I just don't
understand.
understand.
If I was him, I'd bet on myself and go.
I mean, you're going to return to an Ole Miss team that doesn't have Lane Kiffin.
Just had.
Yeah, like you're not returning to the same offense that you just.
Like you lost your head coach and coordinator. And look, I'm a diehard Buccaneers fan. Just want to put that out there. I would have loved to pick up Trinidad like in the third round. Just for maybe potential. Like,
I just don't understand it, man. Like, well, one, ruling is so – because the judge who signed off on it, wasn't it in an Ole Miss alum?
Yes. He went to undergrad at Delta State and went to law school at Ole Miss. Like, I think I looked at it. The guy I talked to this morning, the NCAA can appeal it, and it would go to basically like another form of court still in the same state of Mississippi. And all those prominent guys probably went to law school at Ole Miss.
It's the Charles Bediako thing all over again.
Yeah.
Like,
and like then if that failed, you'd take it like nationally, right? And that's the only way it would get shut down. But the national guys aren't going to touch that case.
Yeah. It's such a weird time of college sports.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, is there anyone on our football team that we want to bring back? Probably not.
Quincy Rhodes, but he already came back.
Yeah, I mean, the guy, like, I'm trying to think of guys that, like, maybe we could work the system. Trevin Brazil, you got an extra year, and Arkansas judges will file it that way.
I agree. I agree.
I feel like that might be the equivalent, honestly.
Also, it's a little off topic, but it just warms my heart. Back when we got John Calipari, we're back to basketball a little bit.
And that's where we should be. It is basketball season.
It's peak basketball season.
Yeah. I'm watching the Dayton-Davidson game right now as we speak. I'm actually like really happy to be watching basketball this time of year.
When John Calipari leaves Kentucky for Arkansas, I don't care who you are. That was the biggest storyline of college basketball.
It was bigger than the national championship game.
It was. But then you hear all the Kentucky fans. Kentucky is Kentucky. Cal. Like just the fans, like players don't play for the University of Cal. They play for the University of Kentucky. Well, how is that going right now for Kentucky recruiting? And I'll tell you how it's going. Not a single commit.
Did you see what Golden said yesterday, the Florida coach?
I don't think so.
He said something like, Kentucky's a great program. They got a $22 million roster. I do like Golden, the guy in Florida. He is likable.
A $22 million roster to still be 2 games out of the lead of the SEC. And, I mean, technically that puts you at, what, 6th?
I mean, dude, hell, they might not even hit 22 wins this year. The rest of their schedule is kind of tough. They got to play Florida again. And at this point, they're paying $1 million a win.
Oh, well, let's look more at the recruiting. So what they do, they're going to lose out on Tyrone Stokes to Kansas. They lost out on Jordan Smith Jr. to the University of Cal over in Fayetteville. They are probably not going to land Christian Collins. He's a 5-star, number 9 player in the class. Probably not going to get him. They are warm on Caleb Holt, 5-star out of Fort Lauderdale, but they're also going up against Alabama, Providence, Arizona, and Houston. Good luck winning that recruiting battle.
If Cal wants him, Cal can go get him.
See, they're probably not going to land Brandon McCoy, who Arkansas is still a little bit in, another point guard, another 5-star point guard from Chatsworth, California. And then they're also going after that 6'10" power forward we talked about before from Serbia. And it's, according to 247 Sports, Arkansas's warm on him, Michigan's warm, Duke's warm, Indiana's warm, and Kentucky's warm. And guess what? Kentucky is also not going to get him.
I hope they have good guys that can read the portal. And actually, I hope they don't have that.
Cope with Pope and go into the portal. Go into the portal, build your team. But y'all wanted Cal gone. Cal's gone, and what's he doing? He's still landing elite talent at Arkansas.
And we're not crazy enough to think that it's like the University of Arkansas is bringing these guys.
Oh, no.
But yeah, we signed some good guys before Cal, sure. But dude, it is unreal right now. Like it is. I love it. This is like honestly intoxicating, the guys we bring in.
Oh, yes. It is so much fun seeing all of these big-time prospects. Because, I mean, yeah, Muss landed that big class of Anthony Black, Jordan Walsh, Nick Smith Jr. And, yeah, that was fun. But he only did it one time. He brought in Moses Moody, another 5-star. But two of his, 4 or 5 stars were in-state guys.
Yeah. Now we're going to post it.
Yeah. Jordan Smith Jr. from Fairfax, Virginia, and then the Abdu kid from Connecticut. Back in the day, there's no way we're landing these kids from Connecticut, Virginia, and stuff like that.
Muss liked going up to Missouri. Didn't Muss like Lynx Academy? That was one of his stops, and I think that's where we got Walsh.
I want to say that's around. Is that not where Trevor Brazile went to high school?
Maybe
he's from Missouri.
Yeah, I don't know. Muss was different. Muss hit the portal pretty solid, and he had he hit some on the high school. He hit Moody, Devo, Jay Will, all Arkansas guys. He almost signed that other good one that went to Auburn. He was a 4-star, went to West Memphis. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but he was kind of cold in high school. I guarantee you he wishes he probably would have went to Arkansas now.
Oh, yeah. Also, a little bit more on the basketball topic. Last night before the Arkansas game, I had ESPN on, and I was waiting for the Arkansas game to tip off, but you know what insane game I got to watch instead? The ending of Arizona and Texas Tech.
Tech's dropped 2, or no, Arizona's dropped 2 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
In a row.
And a big thing is Texas Tech went on the road to beat Arizona, number 1 Arizona at home. But you know who else played Texas Tech? Arkansas. And they played them in Fayetteville. And you know what happened there?
Wait, wasn't it a neutral when we played Tech?
Oh, yeah, we played them in Dallas, didn't we?
Yeah, I thought that probably favors them a little bit more.
Oh, man. That just – I mean, yeah, early season before conference play. Yeah. Not everybody's hit their stride, but still. The team that we beat in their own state goes on the road and beats the number 1 team in overtime at their own house. Another promising sign for this basketball team.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the only team we played this year that I didn't like, we played with Duke the whole game, basically, until the end.
Yeah.
And then Houston, that's like one team we didn't play good against, but we were not who we are now when we played them.
No, and we played such an uncharacteristic game against Houston. We had so many turnovers, especially early, and that just let Houston build out a lead. Yeah, we chipped back into it and we lost by 9, but against Houston, you can't let them build an early lead. You just can't. I mean,
Sampson's a good coach.
He is. Some might say that Kelvin Sampson is the Dave Van Horn of college basketball.
Yeah, I could see it.
Both great coaches, but there's a common theme.
I won't say it exactly, but you can probably assume.
Oh, man.
My dude, one other crazy game I watched this week. Did you watch that St. John's Providence game?
I did not watch all of it, but I saw the part you're about to talk about.
Oh, no, dude. I think I've said it on here. I love Rick Pitino. I know him and Cal are a little bit rivals, I guess. But, dude, did you see in the clip, Pitino was running out there kind of like 70-year-old Rick Pitino was wanting to smoke.
Hey, let Rick get in there. See what happens.
We like Rick on this podcast. We do.
I don't know if I would say I like him, but I'm.
There's something about him you gotta respect.
I respect Rick a lot. He's like on the same like respect level with me as Tom Izzo.
Thought you were about to say Dabo. I was about to shake my head. About to shake my head so hard.
No. Tom Izzo. I respect a lot of what Izzo's done at Michigan State.
Speaking of Michigan State, haven't they kind of fallen off a little bit?
They have fallen off a little bit.
Only bring that up because we played them. We played them at their place, though.
Yeah, that was a close loss, but also it's hard to win like on the road, especially at Michigan State. That's a tough venue to play in,
especially that early in the year with our freshman heavy squad.
They've lost 3 of their last 4 versus Michigan at home, at Minnesota they lost by 3, and then at Wisconsin they did in the middle of that beat number 5 Illinois in overtime at Michigan State.
I watched Illinois play today. They have Big Z on the roster.
Mm-hmm. Big Z and
Illinois is pretty salty, I think.
It's Z and his brother Tomislav, right?
Yeah, they're kind of cold. I wouldn't want to play. Like they're kind of like the bigs, like they're big heavy.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to bring up bracketology and see what the old metrics are doing today.
Dude, I was really looking at those a lot last week. I really just think, though, if we win, we're going to keep climbing.
Yeah, no. Right now on bracketology, they have us as a 5 seed in the East, but Duke is the 1 seed on that side.
Ugh.
So we would see them in the Sweet 16.
But who are the one like the 4 number ones?
So the 4 ones they have right now are Michigan, Duke, Arizona, and Houston.
I don't want to play Houston or Michigan. Those are the 2 I don't want to play.
But right now, this East bracket that we're in, kind of salty. You've got the 1 seed as Duke, the 8 and 9 seed Auburn and Miami. We would play if it was right now, we'd play Liberty as the 12 seed. But then the 4 seed we get matched up with is Gonzaga.
I'm not afraid of Mark Few.
I'm not afraid of him.
That's one guy I'm not afraid of.
Then the 6 seed is Tennessee. They don't have the 11 seed for them. The 3 seed on the same side of the bracket, Kansas.
Yeah, we probably should put some respect on Kansas's name. But due to recent history, bring them on.
I'm not going to disagree. Then to end out this bracket, you've got 7 seed Villanova, 10 seed UCLA, 2 seed Nebraska, and 15 seed Navy.
Cronin at UCLA, I've always liked too.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, I think that puts us at the third highest seed out of any SEC team. Florida, they have as a 3 seed, and Vanderbilt's a 4 seed. I don't like that. Vanderbilt, in my opinion, is not a 4 seed. If Vandy's a 4 seed, we're a 3 seed, in my opinion.
I don't think we're going to finish as a 5 seed. I think we're going to win.
No, the 5 seed, we're either going to fall off a couple games and drop to a 6, or we're going to work our way up to a 3 or 4.
Yeah, I could see a scenario, 5-1, being a 3 seed.
Yeah, I mean, it also kind of depends too, like a little bit of what you do in the SEC tournament. I mean, for us, we're a lock. We're in the tournament right now. We're just playing for seeding.
Like, I'm trying to think. If you're the 2nd seed in the SEC tournament, like you're the number 2 seed in there, you're gonna win a couple just off playing the Ole Misses and the South Carolinas and LSU's and stuff.
Yeah. No, yeah. Correction one more time too. I missed that Alabama is also a 4 seed. So you're going to tell me that there are 3 teams that are going to be a higher seed in the tournament than Arkansas from the SEC? I just don't see that. Unless we go to Alabama and they just absolutely whoop us, I don't see how Alabama and Vandy can be a 4 seed while we're a 5 seed. Especially looking at that we are quite literally ahead of Vandy in the SEC standings, played a tougher schedule, and beat the crap out of them.
Beat BTA.
I don't understand how you can put Vandy ahead of us. Their strength of schedule, too, in the offseason was kind of bad.
Like, their only tough non-con, I think, was Memphis at the time. Memphis is, like, probably a 500 team right now.
Yeah, no, I don't like that whatsoever.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we're going to go 5-1, 4-2 in this last stretch. And I think we're probably going to be a 3 seed or maybe a 4.
Yeah, no, we won't end up anything less than a 6. That's for sure.
I don't think so either, unless we lose out.
If we lose out, then you can just go. I'm checked out. If we lose 6 straight, I'm checked out.
I'll be taking administrative leave from this podcast. Probably.
All I'll be doing is watching Darius Acuff highlights of the game. I won't be watching the game.
At that point, he just needs a stat pad.
I mean, realistically, let's say doomsday scenario, we lose the last 6 games of the season. If you're Darius Acuff, do you fake an injury and sit out the rest?
I would.
I think so too.
I'm not losing my stock, personally.
No.
I don't know. He's played so good. It's like hard. Like if he's like his stock is probably already maxed.
Oh yeah. I mean, right now he is averaging 21.2 points a game, almost a steal, half a block a game, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, all with only 2 turnovers.
Dude, in a couple of years, people are going to be walking around Fayetteville in those Acuff jerseys, and that's going to be sick.
Oh yeah, just wait. In a couple of years, the All-Star Weekend's going to hit. They're going to bring Darius Acuff back to Bud Walton, have him go out on the court, lead a hog call.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Electric. It will be electric. And do you know what else is going to be electric? Arkansas recruiting while Cal's here, and kudos to Kentucky. They evened the series since we got Cal 1-1. You won your Super Bowl this year, but guess what? You are not winning the recruiting battle, and I don't know if you are while we still have Cal.
We're trending up. Don't know about you. Don't know about Kentucky.
Absolutely. Arkansas, the trajectory of the basketball programs themselves, Arkansas is definitely on the come up, while Kentucky is plateauing at best.
I would agree. Definitely, 100%. You have the Peyton Fisher stamp.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Inside joke there for the loyal followers.
Well, Big Fish, you got anything else to add today?
I do not. We'll probably be back on here Wednesday. Is that
Yep.
on Tuesday?
Yep, we'll be doing another little preview of the Alabama game. It is a little sad that they won't have their G League dropout when we're playing them, but you know, I'd rather it be that way. Let's have college kids actually play this game.
I'm for it. And Trinidad, if you somehow come across this podcast, maybe take our advice.
Dude, come on, just go to the NFL. Like, you're going to go to Ole Miss, and you're going to have a season that is not nearly what it was this year, and then your stock's going to drop.
I'd get it more if he was transferred to LSU, but
who did Ole Miss even hire as their OC?
I don't even know. I know they kept Joe Judge.
Trinidad, go do your thing, but right now is a perfect time to go to the pros for you. Don't understand why you wouldn't.
You're a great ball player. Don't get it twisted, but there comes a time in everyone's life when you like change scene a little bit.
Oh yeah, and you know, Trinidad, he did ball out on a black and gold team from our hometown in the D2 national championship. So congrats.
I was going for him. I was pulling for him.
I cannot confirm nor deny that same statement. Well, on that note, thank you.
We know.
Yeah. On that note, thank y'all for listening in to another episode of From the 501. I'm Nick Yarbrough. That's Peyton Fisher, and we'll catch you next time.